Absolutely.
All right, thank you.
So is this not Field to Burn TV? What is this now?
Field to Burn TV on Project Sanity.
Okay. So this is Lauren Steiner with Los Angeles for Bernie. I'm here with Bill McKibben, who needs no introduction because he was the one that brought global warming to the world's attention with his book, The End of Nature, back in 1989. Bill is here to speak at this big climate march, the Break Free March, and I'm here to talk to Bill about Bernie Sanders in particular, because I know that Bill has endorsed him. Bill, what do you want to tell our viewers about Bernie Sanders?
Well, I always get to help introduce Bernie the day that he launched his campaign in Burlington last summer. And I don't think anybody, maybe even including Bernie, thought back then that it was going to turn into quite what it's turned into. Really the most remarkable political spectacle of our time. And I think the most beautiful thing about it, and the thing that's truest to Bernie as a man and a politician, is the slogan that he's been using, "Not me, us." That's the most beautiful political slogan of my lifetime, and it's exactly what he believes. He's a movement guy, and around movements like climate change, he's been there absolutely from the beginning, completely stalwart, the person we could count on over and over and over again.
Great. Well, I wanted to let you know that here in Los Angeles and here in California, we've been working very hard since 2012 to get a ban on fracking. I worked, you might be interested to know, with the Republican mayor of Beverly Hills to get that city to be the first city in California to ban fracking. And since then, we've had a couple of counties and another city. Carson just did it. What would you like to tell the people about the importance of continuing to work on these local fights even after this campaign is over?
So one of the things we're learning, of course, is that all these fights, the environmental fights, are all both local and global at the same time. And so the people who are managing to ban fracking wherever they're doing it, close to home, in their state, in their town, in their county, they're doing a good thing to defend where they live, and they're also doing a good thing to defend the planet that we live on. We can't control climate change if we keep expanding fracking and natural gas and oil and everything all over the place. It really is time to keep it in the ground.
Great. And I want to invite you, we're doing a fracking rally up in Kern County on Sunday, May 22nd, because they're fracking right in the farm fields there. And 70% of the farm workers' children are going to school with inhalers. So we're going to have a big rally there with environmental justice activists. We're hoping that Bernie can make it. We don't know his schedule until 2 days before, but we'd like to invite you and thank you for all your work all these years.
Thank you so much. And the stuff that's going on in Kern County is just absolutely emblematic of what environmental justice is all about.
Great. Thank you, Bill.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, man.
TV. Awesome, Lauren. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm really happy to be here with this large Bernie contingent and Big Bernie at this Break Free rally today. We've been working long and hard in Los Angeles. I was a fracking activist, a fractivist long before I was supporting Bernie, but that's why I support Bernie, because Bernie supports us. He wants to ban fracking. He wants to impose a tax on carbon, which is much better than cap and trade. That's just a way for the big banks to make money. And Bernie thinks that climate change is the biggest threat to national security that there is, which is absolutely true. So if anybody watching this is a climate activist, they need to put everything they're working on right now on hold and work to make Bernie the next president of the United States. We need help in California. If you don't live in California, you can phone bank. We have one big project right now. We're trying to get American Independent Party members to realize that that is not independent. That is actually a right-wing party. Apparently, 3% of California. If you want to help out on that effort, email me at Lauren, Lauren, at losangelesforbernie.org and put AIP in the subject line. That's Lauren at losangelesforbernie.org, AIP in the subject line.
All right.
Thank you, Dave.
LA for Bernie. Thank you, Lauren. We'll talk again in a little bit once we get rolling here, because I got some questions I want to talk to you about fracking in the basin. We got a mile and a half from here is Belmont High School. So, we got problems here in LA Basin. So thanks for being out here.
Yeah, we'll catch you later.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, folks, FieldToBurn.tv. DC with you here out at the the climate change Break Free March in Los Angeles. Break Free LA, we got Big Bernie here. DC with you here reporting for Project Sanity, part of the new lineup over at the Progressive Army. Checking in with you here live. We're going to be along with the march, and there's Chella's umbrella. Enough is enough. Bernie Sanders does have the most comprehensive plan to keep it in the ground and get us off fossil fuels by 2050. Some say that's too late, but hey, are you folks hearing me? I got 10 people watching. I have no idea if the sound's working. I'm going out live. That was literally an impromptu resuming the broadcast. Lauren Steiner, hard at work, LA for Bernie, folks. This is the Bernie contingent getting ready to go out. Break free LA here at downtown LA, City Hall. Hey, share the broadcast, guys. Share it on Twitter, share it on Facebook. I'm going to try to go as live and as long as I can. If the broadcast stops, I will sign back in again, so subscribe to the channel. We got voter registration going on. We got had instant training. Chella's over here doing some voter registration. From what we understand, from the mainstream media, who are getting who want to get Bernie to drop out as quickly as possible, like they always have. But it looks like Bernie's California strategy might be three ways: rallies, lots of rallies, rally, voter registration, mostly on school campuses, colleges, and outreach to folks through any means, mostly Latino community, but outreach to communities that aren't necessarily supporting Bernie Sanders. So this is part of it. I think about 275, 280 people signed up through the Bernie contingent to be here. We got Big Bernie. This, of course, is a worldwide event, and we're here in Los Angeles. Feel the Burn TV is going to be covering California primary and the political revolution here in California, Southern California, more specifically. And coordinating with Project Sanity over there on the Progressive Army, part of the Benjamin Dixon umbrella. He's doing some great stuff with independent media and reaching out there to folks and getting them involved. And I'm getting back involved with NIS and Richard over at Progressive Greens and the Scandinavian Perspective, and being a part of their new show, Project Sanity. So be sure to check that out Thursday nights, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern. You can find it over at the Benjamin Dixon channel on YouTube.
Because I knew she had a mountain.
I hope that Bill McKibben interview went out. Lauren's like, hey, you want to interview Bill McKibben? Yeah, come on. We are live. Downtown LA. City Hall. And a few marches down here.